Now, as a freelancer, one of the first challenges people started talking about when AI became AI was, what am I going to do? Is AI going to take my job? What will I do with AI? Am I going to be irrelevant? Now, with data, data has shown that writing jobs have reduced since the advent of AI. It was expected. And data has shown that some freelancing jobs are reduced according to data. Platforms like Upwork and some other platforms that do research have data. So according to data, this data is showing that if you are not upskilling yourself, if you are not taking advantages of AI, then there's a high probability that you're going to fall behind. So today I'm just going to show you some of the things you can do with AI. Now, the things you can do with AI is limitless. There's a lot of things you can do with AI. Now, the number one thing about AI is that you must understand prompting. And the way prompting works is that prompting is like you're talking to an assistant. I took a course on prompting. I've taken courses on AI. I've taken courses on machine learning. I've been taking courses on AI, the future of work. I've taken different courses, EDX. I've taken some EDX. I've taken some World Bank courses just because I'm interested in the topic and the subject. Especially when people will be like, oh, what will happen to me with AI? Now, but that's just by the way. Now, the first thing is this. This is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is at least one of the mainstream AI platforms. Now we have Cloud, we have Perplexity, we have Gemini. Now, why am I showing you these four? These are the four that I like to use. I like to use them. And they have the free version, they have the paid version. Right now, I'm just talking about the free versions. The free versions alone is enough for you to help yourself with everything you want to do. Now, most of the times when I need AI to help me create something, for example, this is a prompt that I've used before. And when I need AI to help me create something, I tell it to do this, and it creates what I want it to create. Now, when it does that for me, one of the things I also do is I use Grammarly to fine-tune what I want to do. So, and that's one of the things about AI. You can use AI to prompt. And another thing is this, which most of you don't know, is that you can continue your prompting. Some platforms, you have up to 30 messages you can message, 30 prompts. Like when I mean prompt, it means that you can continue talking to it. You can continue talking to the AI. You can, if the answer you are getting is not right, you can refresh, you can regenerate. You can also tell it, like, okay, give me a different format. I have ebooks on prompting that I included some of them in your course. So go and start checking those prompting ebooks. Now, one of the things you should also learn how to use is GPTs. There are a lot of GPTs that ChatGPT made their GPTs open source. What do I open source? Meaning that people had the opportunity of creating GPTs. Now, if you can see these GPTs, for example, you'll be able to see that there are a lot of GPTs that you can use. You can use image generator GPTs, Scholar GPT for researchers, writers, Canva for designers, logo creator GPT. So we will test out some of these GPTs here. Now, you can also see these GPTs by categories. You can see writing GPTs here. You can see productivity GPTs here. So if you're a writer, you can check out all the GPTs here and see the one that tailor to you. This is for copywriting, and everything. For those of you in virtual assistant, customer support, and social media manager, community manager, you can check out the ones in productivity. Yeah. Then if you are in research, if you do research, you can check you can check some of the GPTs here. I can even see Excel GPT here. If you are in education, you can see some of the GPTs here. If you are in lifestyle, just some of the GPTs. If you are in programming, yeah. So people will continue to build more GPTs now. So you can play around these GPTs. Now, another thing you should know is that you can use ChatGPT to generate. Something, and so you can create a prompt with ChatGPT, for example, and take the response of the prompt. Now, let's start running this. Give me ideas for a social media content I will be sharing on Facebook about the benefits of AI for freelancers. Now, the thing about AI is that when you're dealing with AI, you have to be specific. You have to also guide AI. Now, if your prompt is vague, you're going to get the vague answer. But if your prompt is direct, you get a direct answer. Now, this particular prompt is vague, but let's just give it this. So this is it. As you can see, you can put this here. You can put this here. So, and it's generating the idea and everything. So yeah. Now another thing is that if you press art, you can call on a GPT. If you press your your art symbol, you can call on a GPT here. So, but let's just wait for it to finish. So he gave us 10 suggestions. If you give us 10 suggestions, now remember what I said, that you can continue to talk about it. You can say, how about what are the best 3 from this that would gain the most engagement? Now, I'm just giving this is just what is coming to my head. And I'm just using it to see. Now, I'm using this to tell you that when you get an answer from AI, you can feed that same answer to fine-tune till you get what you want. For some platforms, you have up to 10 questions. I think some of you just ask once and leave. You have up to 10. For some platforms, you have up to 30. Some of them are moved to the 30 to their pro platform. Now, with this, remember we talked about the Explore GPTs here. So now I want to call on Canva. I want to use Canva to design what I just created. So this is, if I click on this, this is a new prompting. This is a new prompting. But for every prompt, for every time you typed into ChatGPT, you can always go back to what you typed. You can, at your left hand side, you can, everything you've typed, you can always go back to it. So let's say I want Canva. I want Canva to, where is this? So if you could, please mute your mic. So let's say I want Canva to, I'm coming. Explore GPTs. Go to Canva. So you can use Canva here to start the chat. So anything you want, you can always, so you can switch up the chats here. So there are 2 ways to go about it. We can use all the answer here, just copy it here. But there's a way you can also call Canva here. But for the sake of time, I'm not going to waste my time with it. But you can copy everything here and go to the Canva GPT here and say use the ideas below to create designs for me. So using the things we got from ChatGPT, copy it and paste it here. Then, so can you see? Can you see? Hello, excited to bring your visions to life. From the ideas you share, I will create designs. So 1, 2, 3. So I'll get started. Allow. So it's talking to Canva, as you can see here. So can you see it? Can you see what just happened? Yeah. So this is an idea. So from this can take you to Canva. You can now go to Canva. Like, these are just raw ideas. If you want something good, you can talk and ensure that you use your prompt very, very well. I just wanted something basic. And I just wanted to use all this to just give you an idea of the things you can do. So as you can see, now if you want to edit it, you can go to Canva. This thing will take us to Canva. So the design is on its own. If you want to edit them, you can go to Canva and you can edit what. If you don't like what you are seeing, you can go to Canva yourself and edit it. But this fast track, so that means, as you can see, yeah, see what we did. We used ChatGPT to generate ideas. Then we took those same ideas, we used ChatGPT to generate ideas. Then we took the ideas to Canva GPT to generate designs. So the same thing can apply for video. There's text to video, there's a lot of things here. This is image generator, right? Let's look at this image generator, for example. Start chat. Give me an image of a student attending a virtual freelancing class with using their smartphone. This is just what came to my head now. So it's loading. And as I said, one thing about prompting you guys need to know is that the better you can prompt. So as you can see, can you see? Can you guys see? Yeah, here's the image of a student attending the virtual freelancing class using their smartphone. Let me know if you need any adjustments. So we just used, so we've used Canva, we use image generator. As you guys can see, you can edit it, you can, fine tune it, but you can see this is what is happening. So this is just the prompt we entered just now, took us here, and just play around it. There's a lot of GPTs, you can explore a lot of them. There's a lot of them here. So you guys can go through them and check. Now, another thing I want to talk about using AI is that sometimes when you type in a prompt, let's use this same prompt we've done. For example, let's use this, since we already have a prompt we've used. When you type in a prompt, another thing you can play around is this. When you type in a prompt, you can use that same prompt to get different ideas. So like this is a prompt that we used. I can say, I can copy this prompt and I can go to Cloud and give it the same prompt. And Cloud will give me answers that sometimes will be different from what ChatGPT gives me. I can take this prompt, go to Perplexity. Perplexity will give me answers too that is different from what ChatGPT will give me. I can carry the same prompt and take the same prompt to Gemini. Gemini will also give me answers. There's also Copilot, but I'm going to take you to Copilot. So can you see there? 3 of them or 4 of them are different. But you can play around when you are using this, that you get 4 different answers. You can look through those 4 different answers and you can refine. Sometimes you are going to get the best answers from ChatGPT. Sometimes you get the best answers from Cloud. Sometimes you get the best answers from Gemini. So even sometimes you can use Copilot to get the best answer. But I want to show you Copilot in a different way. Yeah, but these are 5 of this is 4 of them. Copilot is the 5th one, but there's a way I want to show you Copilot. I want to show you how to use Copilot as well. But these are 5 of them, 4 of them, then plus Copilot, and 1 prompt on all of them. So as you can see, you get different answers, play around them, and you can see even Gemini also gives you 3 different drafts to play around per prompt. So it will generate 3 different drafts that you can play around per prompt, and you can get different ideas just Gemini, and you can also regenerate it on Gemini alone. Perplexity is more like research. So Perplexity does internet search a lot. so it gives you more like research-oriented answers, which is also good, depending on what you are doing. And Cloud use, fantastic stuff to give answers. As you can see, here are some of the ideas. See, this is Cloud Zone is straight to the point. ChatGPT gives us post idea, image suggestion. So as you can see that, then depending on how you can refine those prompts too, then you can also take them to these GPTs and find a way to the answers you get, fine tune them, and this is just ways that you can these are ways you can use to benefit yourself. The GPT version is ChatGPT 4.0. It's free, but when it gets a particular level, it will change to 3.5. But it's still the same thing. Plus 3.5 plus 4.0. This is the free version. So this is it. So yeah, these are the things you can do with ChatGPT. And if you have any questions, I will take your questions, based on there's a whole lot of things you can do, but let me just give you this basic one while I switch to Copilot. Yeah, but if you have any questions, maybe I'll just take your questions after everything. Yeah, so these are the things you can do with ChatGPT. Yep. Okay, now the fifth one I use is Copilot. But the best way to use Copilot, ladies and gentlemen, resume share. The best way to use Copilot, ladies and gentlemen, is by using the Edge browser. So if you want to use Copilot very well, you should use Edge browser. So that comes, that has Bing, that has the Microsoft Bing. So that's the best way to use Copilot. And I'm going to show you how. First of all, Copilot is already integrated inside the browser, as you can see here. At your right-hand side, it's integrated into the browser. So you can go to Copilot on its own. And yeah, this is the fifth one. As you can see, you can use Copilot. And most times, Copilot gives you 4.0. It gives you ChatGPT 4.0 for free too. So you can, if you see that you are not, so you can use different this thing to do this thing. Oh yeah. So this is it. These are the different, you see different prompts, and you'll be able to play around. The different prompts. Now, but one of the things I want to show you, so this is the fifth one. So the four, as I said, I use five of them together sometimes. Sometimes you get your answer from ChatGPT alone, but other times you can just play around to have different ideas to choose from. Now, one of the things I want to tell you is this: the beauty of Edge browser is that you can use Edge browser for different things, and I love Edge browser for a whole lot of things. And let me look for a website to go to. Let's just go to HubSpot. Yeah, let's just use HubSpot, the ultimate guide to this. One of the reasons why I like Edge is that, which is included with the Bing and the Copilot, is that now this is why I told you that, or this is why I mentioned that Copilot is best used with Edge browser. So now this is a page. This is just a page. This is a random page. Or it's not random, but we chose it. If you click on this here, if you click on your top right, you can do anything. So look at this. You can generate a page summary of this particular web page you just opened with Copilot. You can also ask questions about the web page. Let's ask a question. Let's see, what are the main points by the main points? You can see, first of all, it's already even generating. As you can see on this right-hand side, I hope you guys can see the right-hand side. It searched the whole page, and it's already telling us some of the questions you can ask. But let me see, what are the main points listed by the author? So, it's not giving, not particular on the page. It went back. So I'm going to go back to it and show you. Yeah. But the idea is this. on this page. Oh yeah, yes. Okay, yeah, this is what I meant to do. Yeah, that was the mistake I made. So yeah, they just added this one. Now you can use websites, you can use this page, you can use the sites. This is what I was looking for. But it was not like this before. But yeah, but you guys can just follow through. It means that you can ask questions on this page. It means that you can ask questions on this page, and you can ask questions on this page, and yeah, so that's just how to do it. So as you can see, yeah, so let's use this page. What are the main quotes? The main point by the author. So using this page. So let's see. So yeah, using this page. So it's going to search this particular page. So why am I showing you this? Sometimes you have clients that will give you jobs. They will give you websites. They'll give you big website or plenty things to go through. And maybe you are too tired or you are too lazy to, maybe you are too tired or you are too lazy. You can use this Chrome extension. I say Chrome. You can use this Copilot extension with the page. You can use it to ask questions on their site. You can use it to ask questions on their page, on the page they give you. You cannot use it to make your life better. That's what I'm trying to show you, or that's what I just tried to show you here. So yeah, so this is how to use. This is the best way to use Copilot is using it on Edge browser. Like if you use it on other browser, you're not going to get the best. Like when I mean best, you're not get. You see, this particular feature now is not on other browsers, just on Microsoft Edge alone. So this is how to. So those are the 4+1. Those are the 5 AI platforms I use. There's more sessions on this I would have, but I just wanted to give you the background, which I've told you different prompts. I've showed you different prompts. I've showed you different prompts. I've showed you different prompts, and I've showed you also how to different I've showed you different I've also showed you the different AI platforms. There's more AI platforms than these. There are a lot of them, but these are the ones I use. You can test them. I showed you how to explore the GPTs. I showed you how to explore the GPTs so you can play around them. Then I showed you how to use the same prompt for different platforms, different AI platforms. And you can see that with the GPT alone, we're able to design this on Canva. So using the GPT alone, we're able to design it on Canva. So yeah. So I believe with the viewpoint of my people, you've been able to get info about, those basic tips that you can see one or two things you can learn from this and you can use for yourself. Yeah. So